Yo, it's X Gamer. I'm back with a banger. You feel what I'm saying? Now look, listen. Today I'm talking about the Deepwoken progression. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So starting off, we have the new max level. You feel what I'm saying? So the new level cap is now 20, and you have 15 investment points instead of 5. So you have to get 15 investment points to get a level up. Once you level up, you get 3 talents every level, which means you're gonna. So it's basically the same thing, but just more scrunched together. So it's easier to reach max level. Basically, it's basically the exact same. Next up, obviously, we have progression speed. As most people know, progressing the XP gain in this fucking game is absolutely terrible, which they fixed. And they removed adept entirely, which means you no longer have to worry about not taking adept and wasting your legendary reroll. And they just put adept plus a market alone warrior together. In fact, it's actually better than adept plus market alone warrior in verse 2. Now, you probably are wondering, is trial of 1 removed? No, it's not. Instead of getting the 2 levels you get per trial like you beat, you now get 5 for the first and 10 for the rest. You know what I'm saying? So in total, you can get around 5 to 6 levels doing trial of 1 if you complete it. Now, when you level up, you will get 2 card sets. Like you'll have these. There's two different sets in the game, and they will alternate between your levels. Obviously, you'll have the weighted RNG, just roll random shit. But now you have focused like stat talents. You know what I'm saying? You have stat invested focus, right? And you have whispers, obviously. And it'll rotate from that to element focus, weapon focus, and traits. I'll explain traits later. But now, the moment of truth. The things that everyone's been waiting for. Luck being removed. The new base luck is 40, so nigga, it's less than the before, but it doesn't matter because luck does nothing anymore. You will always, and I mean always, if you meet the requirement, you will always get 2 rare talents per roll. This also means the boon Martyrer, the one that gave you luck per skill, has been removed, which means you can trade it for a new boon for your old builds if you have it on your old builds, which most people know. Now to explain the trait system, because y'all niggas are probably wondering, what the fuck are traits? Well, traits are what brings diversity into the game, you feel what I'm saying? It what separates your tank builds from glass cannon builds to your balance builds to your mantra builds and all that. Basically, you get randomly, you will roll traits and they will give you either HP, ether, weapon scaling, or mantra scaling. That's all I could say. Now, older builds will get these trait talents still if you're worried about that, based on their levels. So at level 60, you'll probably get like 4 to 5. I don't really know. Now, this actually surprised me when I found this out, but they actually removed legendaries from the game. Instead of legendary talents, you now get advanced talents, which means once you meet the requirement, it will just give you the card. For example, if you have, as of currently right now, if you get 40 into Fortitude, obviously your next advanced talent will be Exoskeleton. Also, some legendaries will be taken down to a rare. I'm predicting it now. It's gonna be another Minute's Trash, Golden's Tongue, and all the and Showstopper. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And last, finally, most people already knew this since like the beginning of time, but obviously Reservoir has been removed and it's been replaced with Tempo. And if you don't know what it is, if you never watched Agama's video, I'll just explain it now. Tempo is basically, the more tempo you have, the faster ether regeneration you will get, which means the less you also just get like no ether regeneration. We don't know what this means for armors. They'll probably just remove it from the game or just replace it with something else entirely. Now, in order to get your tempo up, you have to do damage to players or mobs. You'll basically never run out of tempo when you're fighting mobs, said by Agamatsu, because you get all your tempo back whenever you kill a mob. So you'll basically have infinite ether whenever you're fighting stuff, which is really good. And yeah. Now, personally, this is a lot to take in. Obviously, they're removing legendaries from the game entirely, which is extremely, I didn't expect that. But yeah, it's a lot to take in. Well, Deepwoken might be a whole new game when Layer 2 come out. That's all I'm gonna say. Subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and like the video. And subscribe and like the video. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.